Hi guys, how are you? My name is Rosie and welcome to my channel. Here I share some tips on how you can beat depression day after day. In this video I will answer a question that many people have about depression. Many people suffer from depression and want to know if there really is a cure. I suffered with this disease for 15 years of my life and I know the pain you are feeling already. I went through the same thing as you. This sadness, this emptiness, this anguish, this feeling of not having hope for tomorrow. I unfortunately spent a lot of money over these years on medicines and therapies that came to nothing. I don't want the same to happen with you, but it was thanks to a method that I discovered that I managed to overcome depression once and for all. Today I am a woman fully recovered and happy with life. Yes people, there is a natural cure for depression and I will give you reveal in this video, so it's very important that you watch the video until the end so you don't miss any details. But first I kindly ask you to subscribe to our channel, like and share the video so that as many people as possible have access to this information. Guys, depression is a serious thing, and now then, due to the situation we are facing, this number will only increase. Depression is a terrible disease. If you suffer from it, it can make your life hell. Thoughts of doubt, feelings of helplessness and hopelessness, insomnia or excessive sleep, feelings of anger or irritability, loss of energy, strong feelings of self-loathing, worthlessness or guilt, concentration problems and suicidal thoughts are common symptoms and can lead to life seem meaningless. Then there is stigma, which even in the 21st century is still linked to mental illness. People with depression are sometimes considered weak and stupid. People around him say to just get over it, which, of course, only makes depression worse. Currently, more than 350 million people suffer from depression worldwide, and less than half of them receive any kind of treatment because of this stigma, which is just terrible. On the other hand, those who seek treatment are given antidepressants to treat their illness. The problem is that antidepressants have a very low success rate, and even what is considered a success is just a reduction in symptoms. They don't cure depression at all. Also, these pills have terrible side effects. This includes the risk of increased hostility, agitation, anxiety, and sexual dysfunction. The worst side effect has to be the risk of increased suicidal thoughts. Yes, that's right, for a depressed person who may be having suicidal thoughts, the usual course of action is to prescribe them a medication that is known to increase suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can also cause severe withdrawal symptoms if you stop taking them abruptly. These drugs also cost a small fortune. Even if you are lucky enough to live in a country with a national health service like the UK, you will still need to pay for the prescription pharmacy. That's about $15 every 2 weeks, or about $400 a year, all without any guarantee of success. The other options that people with depression have are counseling and psychotherapy. While these sessions are known to have a better success rate than antidepressants, they have one big drawback: they cost a fortune. It's not uncommon for a renowned psychiatrist to charge upwards of $800 for an hour of their time, and it usually means a visit every week. And do these forms of treatment come with any guarantee of getting your money back if they fail? Of course not. There must be a better way to treat depression than simply throwing pills at the situation or charging ridiculous amounts of money for an hour of someone's time. There has to be a cure for it, rather than something that can lessen the symptoms. We put a man on the moon, we invented the internet where the answers to almost every question mankind has ever asked can be found at your fingertips. We live in the 21st century, for God's sake. There has to be a way to really cure this disease, doesn't there? Yes, luckily the cure exists. But the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to find out, as they will lose billions of dollars if more people know about it. A UK researcher believes he has found a cure. He had suffered from depression for over 20 years and, like me, he had already spent years on antidepressants that caused him all sorts of side effects without help, and spent thousands on unsuccessful therapy sessions. He finally had a tantrum and decided to find a cure for depression himself. He then spent years researching everything he could find about depression. He scoured the internet and read thousands of articles on the subject, researched dozens of medical books, and consulted countless experts. He's even downloaded dozens of ebooks and systems written by life coaches and gurus, watched hundreds of hours of videos, talked to people who struggled with depression and recovered, and even met people who attempted suicide and survived to tell their stories. What he eventually developed was a 7-step plan that completely eliminated depression from his life in just 8 weeks and never came back. He has now gathered all that knowledge and made it available to everyone with an internet connection. And it also guarantees it will work. When was the last time a pharmaceutical company or therapist did this? Think about it, they don't make money from healthy people or from people who have died, but there is a lot of money made from sick people. I speak with propriety, as I applied this method step by step and managed to overcome this disease once and for all. I'll leave in the video description the link to this solution that helped not only me, but thousands of people who suffered from depression. I'm sure you'll save a lot of money with this method. Okay guys, I hope I helped with this video. Stay with God and good luck. May you beat depression like I did.